If we look back, if we go back to history, like pre-colonial times, Filipinos before practiced divorce already. Divorce is, I think, the solution for us to move on with our life. Who are the lawmakers about annulment? Mostly are men. It's not women. It always favors on men. I'm a teacher, primary teacher in grade 6, and I am also an advocate of GWAVE. I am the vice president of our organization, which is IWAG, the Empowered Women Advocates of GWAVE, as well as I am also a member of Sapphire Team, Survivors Advocate Facilitators Inspiring Resilience Empowerment. So I am one of the facilitators in the modules of GWAVE, which is gender awareness training, GBB, which is gender-based violence law, the CSAEP, the child sexual abuse and exploitation, as well as the ARH law. Of course, I'm very happy, as well as my other members, IWAG, are also excited for this third reading about the divorce bill. This is an organization under the umbrella of GWAVE. IWAG stands for Empower Women Advocates of GWAVE. So most clients in IWAG have filed cases against their husbands or ex-partners. And then GWAVE specialize in giving us training, seminars, as well as psychosocial for us to recover from the trauma that we have encountered during our relationships with our partners. And hopefully it will be implemented. If we look back, if we go back to history, like pre-colonial times meaning before the Spaniards conquered Philippines, if we go back to our history, the Philippines has its own law already, and it is led by women, not men. So when the Spaniards came, then our culture, belief changed everything. And for over 300 years, we are very influenced by their practice. So that's what makes it harder for us to really adopt divorce. For me, yes. But before, Filipinos before practiced divorce already.
What motivates you to approve the bill? Do you have any personal experiences?
Um, Definitely my personal experience about Bausi. So you're familiar with Bauso. So all clients from GWAVE are Bausi related cases. So including me, since I am the vice president of our IWAG of the organization. So I am a pro divorce, and as well as I think GWAVE is a pro divorce also. So my experience made me realize that Philippines really need to have a divorce law so that maybe it can lessen the victims of BAO, in my opinion. And then we can also start a new life if we have divorce law. I was married by the year 2013 and then separated by the year 2018. Well, good for her. If her marriage is happy, then that's good for her. That's for her. But how about those people that really need to let go of their abusive experience? How about the common people? If you look at the statistic, if we base on the statistics on on Bausi related cases, it's really high up until now. So it's good for her, but we need the common people, especially as victims of Bausi, needs divorce, not just annulment, but divorce is, I think, the solution for us to move on with our life, to let go of our past, and then rebuild our future.
Do you have any more information about the differences between annulment and divorce?
So annulment and divorce are two different cases. So annulment, it takes a lot of money. It's expensive here in the Philippines. And by the way, annulment, who are the lawmakers about annulment? Mostly are men. It's not women. It always favors on men. So annulment is very expensive. Unlike divorce, absolute dissolution of marriage, it's like terminating a contract, the end. So it's better if we have divorce than annulment. I think divorce is not too expensive. If we compare that in the other country, then they can apply for divorce anytime they want. If we have annulment here in the Philippines takes years and we don't know if it will be approved or not.
Kung ma-implement na, ma-enforce na ang divorce law, is going to affect the sanctity of the marriage.
The sanctity of the marriage. Okay, so as we if we go back to our Philippine Constitution, okay, it states there that state and church should be separated. Dapat bulag na siya. So, ang state, di naman hilabot sa church as well as ang church, di pa naman hilabot sa state. But here we come, Philippines, magsagol maning duha. So, but, if only ang government ilagong gipa-implement nga ang state alone, sagday ang church kung unsay comment sa church, kay church man na sila, they have their own laws. Ang balaod is balaod. Ang church is church. So, dili man na siya maguba ang sanctity sa marriage kung naragoy respect ang tagsa-tagsa ang married couple. Pero kung wala na respect din, unsa may use nga magstay pa man ka. Okay lang mo kay naa mo sa happy relationship, happy marriage. How about kalagmitan? Kalagmitan, di man happy. Nga pa mga abuse nga nahitabo. So unsa man na nato nung pugson, di kinsa may makaluloy. Syempre, dili ra mong duha affected tanan hasta ang mga bata. So, muna siya, dapat huna-hunaon po unta sa church ug sa state nga ang future sa mga bata, masave po dili kay ang cycle mao sobra. Okay, it's a cycle. So, when it's a cycle, then it definitely will go on. This BAUSI, the violence against women and children. Number 2 is because everything falls on BAUSI alone. Covers everything: physical, psychological, sexual, and economical. Probably it will be a better place for us Filipinos if we have that divorce law here in the Philippines, because women, especially women, have choices as well as men. It's good also not just for women but both sexes can benefit from divorce, because everybody can start a new life after divorce. So we don't need to be stuck in a unhappy marriage or unhappy family and affected the lives of our children. And we know the long term of those trauma that we can brought to our children when they grow up. Specifically, in my organization, I know and I have experienced different kinds of trauma coming from the children's as well as the women. Kung unsay lang makita sa ilahang family, definitely, kung sila na po yung magkapamilya, duha lang na siya. It's either they will be the children ng kanang ilang anak, they will be the abuser, or they will be the abused or the victim. So duha lang na siya kalagmitan. So muna siya sa long term na siya. Long term nga mag-agwanta, mag-sacrifice ang pamilya nga mag-ipon under unhealthy environment. So muna siya. Like I have 2 children, 8 and 9 years old. So, I really have to ask questions from time to time if okay ra ba ka nga wala imong papa, happy ba ka dili? Of course minsan dili ko happy. Okay, what if magbalik mi si imong papa, mag-ipon mi niya, dili man ko happy, magsimong ko cry, magsige mig fighting, what will you do? Are you gonna be happy? Siya no. So what will you choose? So I want you to be happy, mama. Okay, so let's be happy being just us. So inaana, so the process kinahanglan siya dili ra kas always dyan na siya gina-process jud ang mga bata as early as young para madawat pod nila ang kamatuoran.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the cultural implications of having a divorce law in the Philippines? Because we are the second country that don't have the divorce law yet.
As I said, it's because of this Spanish colonization. Kung lagi na ang simbahan jud ang dako kay part kay mo may ginasunod no, cultural belief, pero ang culture man good, culture can change. Kay culture is kung ano man na gina-practice naman na siya, but if we mo adapt pud tag usay mga changes, dapat ato po na siyang i-adapt.
How do you think the divorce law will impact women and children in cases of abusive or unhappy marriages?
I think both parties will benefit on divorce, not just women and children, but as well as men. Makabenepisyo gud ang both parties kay it's a freedom man pud siya. Freedom to move on with each other's life. Basta lang, mo lagi po na, pero mas bugat sa babae. Kay usually ang babae man good is na jud ang bata niya. And yes, again, ang Pilipinas, lisod gali og child support. So of course, so maningkamot jud ang mama, pero at least it's stepping stone na guna siya sa babae nga maka look forward, move forward sa iyang life bisan og wala na siya sa wala na siya siyang partner or divorce na sila. Di ba mas peaceful ang kinabuhi kung ingon ana kaysa magsikag tangag sa apelyido si imong bana nga wa ka nalipay, like ako ko nalipay kasi kog tangag sa apelyido sa akong bana sa bandira di mingon na lamang ko nga hinaya ra kay ko ganay sa akong apelyido.
Do you believe that the divorce bill provides adequate protections both parties, sa woman ug sa man?
Yes, because both benefits from it. Naadyo na siya makabenepisyo ang both men and women on divorce. As well as children. Ang children mo ikuan, kinahanglan lang good na apoy gamon ng government para pod sa pag-process sa mga bataan ng kabahig divorce. So we have to educate also the children nga sabton po na siya.
Unya, how do you think the passage of the divorce bill will influence the future generation about sa ilang view sa marriage?